Also, guys, apologies if we don't always talk about what's happening on screen. It is, as I said, post-commentary, and this was a long time ago, so...
Yeah, I will say it's about the hologram thing. It's not just a story, but there's also there's actually 3 trials you unlock in there. At least in the ARR part of it. I don't think anything else unlocked in the Heaven story.
I couldn't tell you.
As far as like dungeon or trial-based stuff for that.
I said this during our last session, but I'll say it here as well. Through streaming, I've discovered just how much of the game I've been missing out on from just doing the main quest lines.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
well, to be fair, I mean, we concentrate only on the main quest lines.
It could be Thancred. We must hurry.
Well, nowadays we do. We didn't start out that way.
Yeah.
Obviously, we spent about fucking 3 hours on the fucking Palace of the Dead, which didn't go well for us.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, here's those characters be intro to, at least in this one.
And if you played 1.0, you may recognize them.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, we didn't, so I actually have no idea who Warriors of Darkness.
Yep.
The antithesis to you.
Yep. And in 1.0, they were actually the main cast.
Well, the default cast, anyway.
The default cast. Well, yeah, the original cast.
Oh, I may be talking just about the main character here, the guy with the axe.
I would say the others too, even, actually.
Maybe, I can't remember, but this is my only one gripe with Final Fantasy XIV, Reborn, I should say, is these moments don't have as much grandeur as they should for people, especially
this
like
day
you and I,
we reclaim the reins of history. This day,
like,
oh yeah,
we rid ourselves of the Asians forever.
Like the reveal at the end of Heaven's Ward of a certain person pretending to be someone else. That didn't mean jack.
Fools playing at heroes, all of you. Is this how you believe you can save your world?
Same with this reveal here. Like, I like this. Don't get me wrong. I like this as a.
We can and we will, Asian. You shall see. Or perhaps you will not.
Value they would have to anybody that played 1.0. So.
Yeah.
Warning, flashing images.
So you are the warrior of light, the savior of Eorzea.
I will say though, I do like the design of his team. They are pretty cool.
It's a wonder you didn't come sooner, what with the primal and all. Lost a step, have we?
Speaking of other stuff, I see Square Enix are talking about NFTs again.
Have care.
Fuck you,
The ether
Square
moves
Enix.
strangely around him.
It would seem we share a common enemy.
You there?
Mayhap you would tell us who you are.
Yeah, I'm here.
Sorry, I couldn't hear your voice. I heard you make a noise, but I thought you would. Your microphone was screwing up or something, or my internet was dying.
Shall we show them?
So, we already knew goals. Clarify. Speaking of domination, here comes an old friend.
Yep. There he is.
There he is. I actually forgot how cut was.
Yeah. I've got a few. Because one of the things I've actually taken to Joint Human, I don't know, played it nearly as much as character creations come a thing I've
Not
actually
very
liked
sporting of you to
in
interrupt.
this game.
Yeah.
But so be it.
I can probably start some picks of a few of them, but I've got, let's see, my main, which is not my original character. My
Mark
original
well
one
our
still
faces,
exists, though.
warrior of light.
That's
For
2.
we are the warriors of darkness.
Let's see, well, the 2 LP
Walkers of a
characters, that's
different
4.
path. And we shall meet
One
again.
in the Aether Data Center. That's 5. One and another one is worth 6. So either 6 or 7.
Damn. So I have
Warriors
three at
of
the moment. I have,
Darkness.
Yeah.
Really?
my LP, obviously, my stream, and then the one I just play around with. But I technically there
was another one I had, but I deleted it a while ago. It was a Lalafell male created character, but I got rid of it.
Thancred!
wasn't
Are you all right?
It was supposed to be for some other reason. I tried to create it and it didn't work out, so it's like, yeah, no point in having it around.
Fair enough. I technically did have obviously the backup character as well for Cornelia here.
Yeah.
But I deleted that after I discovered the
Pleasantries can
New Game
wait.
Plus stuff where you could just
I'd rather not
revisit
be
parts of
here when the
game.
Nath arrives.
Yeah.
There was no
Agreed?
need to have it at that point. Like, I remember the first time there was a fuck up. I had to play for about 18 hours of the game again just to...
Oh yeah, it would be 7 because I also got a character on Omega, one of the
Okay.
European data centers too. Because that was so I could occasionally play with Almegas and his people if there was happened to be on there. Although I've been on that game.
How do you, how does your connection handle it with the, going on the European servers and stuff? Because I usually don't
Suffice
suffer
it
too
to
badly
say,
with the
our
American
reunion was
servers.
Yeah,
not
I
at all
didn't
as
seem
I
to
pictured
have
it.
too much of an issue with it.
Waiting until the
And
last
sometimes it seems
instant
like
to
it's
join the
poor
fray.
connection,
Tis
but
plain you have not lost your appetite for the dramatic.
I don't remember it being such a pain in the arse or anything.
I don't... Like, I have the same as you. Even when it does say poor connection, I've
Yeah.
never really had an issue with it, to be fair.
Is it the thing I think
My
like
appetite
it was
for the
either
dramatic.
earlier today or yesterday.
Have you
I
forgotten
think
the
it was this morning when I was
circumstances of
in
our
the
party?
roulette.
The heroic last stand.
In fact, it
the
might have been
tunnel
actually when I was
filling
on
with
set
light,
as well.
and then
I actually did DC during. Yeah, I think it was 50, 60, 70, 80 roulette because I was in.
Had I known
Deep
you
Water
intended
Lake
to
on
use
that
forbidden
one.
magics to deliver me to
Oh
some
yeah, I was because it
godforsaken
was for that
wilderness,
damn gunship second fight, and it happened, and I saw. I was still doing things, but the damage wasn't going down, and I see other characters moving. It's like, oh great, well then it disconnected. Then I got back on and had to wait a little bit because there were
I would
people,
have
some
thanked you
people
in
in queue
advance.
still. I was less than 100, but still a little bit of a wait.
It
I
should-
think I got it
should only be
close
about
enough to
5
being in
minutes.
time
Tancred.
because they were saying something and then they responded, "Oh, never mind." So they might have been considering whether or not they were going to kick me from the party or not, just because DC.
If nothing
Yeah, they
else,
might
you
have
might
not
have
known
warned
that,
me
though.
that I would emerge from the live stream
Yeah.
altogether.
But they probably didn't know it was that weren't sure I was going to be back. So maybe
By the
they
way,
had to
love that screenshot there.
say-
Fucking hilarious.
Yep. That, by the way, boys and girls, illustrates what happens when you actually
Eventually,
rescue
I
somebody
managed to
from the
fashion
ether.
knives from some
you
obsidian
sent
I
it via
found,
flow, which in
and set
fact
about
Alpha
hunting for
was-
meat and hides.
Strangely alluding to when they found you stolen the first time about. Yeah, the ether cares not for whatever garments or clothes you were wearing at the time, since they're not actually a part of you, your actual
Given
body,
that
but
I'm
they're
not
just
all that
something you
skilled in
put on.
leatherworking, it's probably for the best
It was
that
the
I
same
met the
with you
Vath
stole
before
it,
I was reunited with
later,
you.
Yep.
Later on, as we'll find out. And I believe a couple of the others.
Well, no, you stole it already. I mean, her rescue already happened.
Oh yeah, I was trying to allude to it, and I thought, okay, don't say too much in case you spoil it. But yeah, she's already done it. Yeah, we saw that already. Actually,
Yeah. Yeah, because the outfit she's
So
wearing
you
now,
were the fleshling
that she has
clothed
now
in
is
skins
accurate.
of
She's
whom
not
the storyteller spoke.
it was actually Tataru's new gift to her.
I'm sure there was a lot of Rule 34 of that screen though, of her being naked.
Yeah, I would imagine.
A description which fit me as ill as the skins themselves. Happily, I was able to trade with the Vath for
It's like
garments
this
better becoming a man
outfit
of
that we see
refinement.
Thanker wearing. He'll be wearing that for a bit, at least until Well, I'll just say it right now, Shadowbringers.
Yeah, true.
From them, I learned of Ravana.
Because if
And of
Shadowbringers
the
and
great
Endwalker, he wears
warrior
a
who
different
had once
attire.
laid him low.
The same in both of them, but it's different than what he's wearing right now. For
These kind of
also
cool
for
outfits.
another
though.
reason. Yep. Oh yeah, this is not a bad outfit at all.
I say, unfortunately, obviously, when we were recording like these.
And
sessions
thence
before
did
this
you
video,
conclude that were you to track the Primal's movements, it would surely bring you into contact with the Scions once more.
So that's been announced for what, over a year now? We still don't know jack shit about it. Really?
Oh, 16, yeah.
Like we've been given the thing that it's going to be a bit more gritty and dark and stuff, but
Yep.
yeah, we don't really know much about the fucking game at this point.
It seemed a reasonable assumption. I could think of no one else with your enthusiasm for slaying beastmen gods.
I mean, I
Until
assume
now, that is.
You'll be planning to get it though in the future.
Very likely, yeah.
Unless it's like fucking dog shit. Nah, do you know what? Even if it's dog shit, I'll
Of course,
still
the other
get
thing
it.
is it going to be a PS5 only, or is it going to come out on PS4?
That'll be PS5 only, I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'll be the thing.
Because
So
that's
you
another
claimed
thing
warriors
too,
of
is this whole
darkness.
COVID thing, obviously.
It is only fitting that
PS5
they
is
stand
not
in
gonna be able
opposition to
sell
the
like
warrior of light, I
you
suppose.
normally would because of COVID messing up their ability to make the chips for it.
Here's the thing, that'll be like the
Glimpse the
big
leader's past, if only for a
reason
moment.
people will get a
They were
PS5
confronting a man
for-
in
well, a lot
black.
of people anyway.
An
I
Assin,
think
I
it'll
think.
eventually go to Xbox Series X and stuff. Obviously, it will be that generation. Let me put it this way: Xbox One and PS4 will get shafted. There's no way it's going to appear in either of those. I honestly think it's just going to be too tech heavy for.
If
the
these
console.
warriors are capable of doing
PC
battle with
obviously will get a
Ascians and
release of it
Primals
at some
both,
point.
they must
Um,
be possessed of powerful protection.
I'll be shocked if it
Protection
doesn't.
not
We'll see what
unlike the
happens. 'Cause
Echo.
obviously, at this point in time, FF7 remake has made its way to the PC, so
Yep.
and I'm still waiting on my Naked Tifa mod.
Yeah, I imagine that'll be coming at some point.
That'll be a fucking day one mod, that dude. I'm telling you right now. If it's not already. Alright, quest complete. Nice.
Yay!
Let's speak to Orphanard again. And another fucking cutscene. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, second half of these expansions tend to have quite a bit of cutscene in them. Huh?
True. I just don't remember it being this cutscene heavy, though. Like, we're halfway done. In fact, more than halfway just over. But
Yeah.
it's been about 90% cutscene so far.
Yeah.
To be fair, like I said, this has been in the backlog for a while. It had to get done at some point, so...
Yep. It just seemed like a good time to do it with the freaking players in queue being too high.
Like, I think we would still be in the queue at this point.
Oh, we definitely would have been.
Yeah, probably closer to finishing closer to the end of the queue, but we would still have been in the queue.
And also, given the fact that we're doing this just after you got done with that race, that would not have been a wise idea to wait around that long.
To be fair, we could have technically been done like 30 minutes earlier if I'd have been a bit better, but no, that's the problem with Pokemon. You're not always gonna get lucky with the battles. Like a few times, like I got hit with Confuse Ray a few times and stuff, and having to switch out Pokemon stuff. It doesn't sound like it adds up, but it really does. So it took me a bit longer than I did in my practice. But I did enjoy my time with the race. It was fun. And I need to try and win the Sonic CD race so I can make everybody do Pokemon Gold and Silver. Well, there's no point in picking Adventure 2 now that Geeks picks it, so...
Yeah.
Just a quick heads up though, dude. I'll probably do this and then we'll be done for the night because I am actually already tired.
Okay.
I say that was the only reason I only wanted to do an hour tonight is because I was already pretty tired. It's like 20 to 4 in the morning.
I mean, it would have been pretty late for you, so I wasn't expecting it was going to be like a longer session or anything.
Yeah, I would have been quite happy to get like an hour in, but then I saw the queue and I was thinking I'll wait 15 minutes, see if it goes down like to 500. Maybe we could still do like an hour if I force it, but no, we would have still been about halfway point.
Yeah, we were just wasting our time. This is better off doing this.
Yeah. We wouldn't have even been at... I don't even think we'd have been at 500 now, let alone...
Yeah,
15
no,
minutes.
we probably still would have been around 1,000 at this point.
Roughly, yeah. I might have been in like 900 range, but you would have still been over 1,000.
Yeah.
Oy. Excuse me. I forgot it's technically Saturday. Did you have your Saturday takeaway, dude?
I just got Mickey D's and that was it.
Oh, nothing wrong with the McDonald's now and then. I actually had a pizza myself, so I enjoyed that.
Although, actually, I did have something this morning. I went to a Quick Trip and got... it's a food/gas station place.
Okay, what did you get from there?
There's some, they call them croissants from there. They're mainly only available, like, mornings, though.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're
I know what a croissant is, yeah.
Yeah. Well, these ones were bacon, egg, and cheese, and one was a ham, egg, and cheese.
Nice.
So I thought, okay, well, yeah. I tried those before, and I thought, yeah, I really like these, so it kind of made it a weekend thing to go buy some from there.
You know wrong with that.
Yep.
Ooh, I don't... Oh, yeah, I actually do remember where we are now, okay.
Yep. Yeah,
The Annex Shrine.
Yep. Yeah, I believe the Forelands. The problem is you got the Dravanian Forelands and then the Dravanian Hinterlands. If I remember, the Hinterlands is where Idleshire is. And the Forelands obviously is this one. I'll probably have to look at that later because it's like... No, why they had to make the places that similar, although I can see partially why, because they're actually connected to each other, so you enter from one area, you can go to the other, but albeit if you're doing it during the main story, unless you've already gotten past certain parts of the story, you actually can't do it yet, because the doorway is actually closed off until then, but...
I love the fact this mean motherfucker is just looking at us like we're a snack.
Yeah, but off there yet.
Oh, so that's the question I was going to ask. When did they introduce the dragon mounts? Because I've seen a couple of them about while I've been streaming and stuff.
The dragon? Oh, is it like smaller dragons?
No, pretty large ones. Using them as mounts as well, so...
Oh, boy. Well, other than Midgard Stormer, which has been thing since ARR, I know that much.
Mm-hmm.
Is the one of them you've seen, does it look like very mechanical in nature, like a cyber, almost like a cyber dragon?
No, I think it was like just a normal looking dragon, but obviously... I can't really tell you the size. Here's the thing. It's just that somebody was riding it in front of me while I was riding the chocobo, so I couldn't really tell you the entire size of it. But I thought,
like really big.
Like what? Sorry.
Was it like a really big size one?
I would say roughly the size of this guy. To be fair.
Did the one of them you happen to see? Did it have like some kind of ring moving around its neck?
Oh, I can't. It was a fairly far, like I wouldn't say massive distance in front of me. It was just while I was in one of the areas. I think I was in Salina del Sol, not Salina del Sol. The beach resort place, Costa del Sol. That's it. I just happened to see somebody flying about on one in front of me. But as I said, I was on the chocobo, so I couldn't really catch up or anything.
Can't really tell you that, because the only ones I know of they're dragon mounts. Well, aside from Midgard Stormer, there's a really long-ish kind of kind of like a longer snake-looking dragon mount, but that's the one I'm thinking of that requires beating XIV to get that one, and I don't think that was it. Because that one, while it would fly, would literally kind of spin around in a spiral and it was flying, so I'm pretty sure that wouldn't be it.
Sorry, I just need to check something for a second. Sorry, it won't be a second.
I also know there's the Weaver mounts, but those are from Shadowbringer's EX trials that you have to do in order to even get them to drop. And those are smaller in nature, except for the last one, which you get for collecting all of them. It's more of like a cyber dragon looking mount. I just happened to see it one time. It's like, okay, what the heck? Hadn't seen it till recently. It's like, okay, I gotta see what that is. And I began to look it up online. I was like, oh, that's where it's from.
Oh, I remember this cutscene. Ooh, I remember this cutscene.
Even as the Scions celebrated the return of a long-lost friend, honorable men plotted to deprive them of another.
This does kick things off a little bit with the plot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the Warriors of Darkness appears as if that didn't already, but yeah, this...
Honorable men, to whom Sir Emmerich was no hero, but a scheming patricide.
Seriously? Nobody thought to just
Honorable
slice the
men
guy's head off?
who would fain wash the paving stones of foundation with the tyrant's blood.
Oh, we did get it.
Honorable men whose
Yeah,
knife in the
I
dark
remember
was
him
the
being
spark
apprehended by
which
it,
set the
totally.
city aflame, and who sang as it burned.
So yeah, I was just looking to see what parts this would be. So this is going to be like parts 224 to 226. So yeah, it should be pointed out, like we're 50 parts ahead of now, a little bit more than that at this point. So yeah. We're like a year's worth of content in front, I'll say that much.
Yeah.
Interested to see the areas of Heaven's Ward again, though.
Yep.
Obviously, because I haven't actually been here since we recorded the last part of Heaven's Ward. So
Yeah. Oh, it's fair. I mean, near the end of Heaven's Word, we the story had shifted from there back to, well, kind of back to the Rising Stones and then to kind of onto the areas that led to Stormblood, so. Which is technically how it goes in the second half of these expansions. Eventually moves away from the newer areas and then shifts to something else.
it's not a bad
That's
thing, really, because it gives you time to get used to the new areas, but obviously the second half brings you to more of the older areas as well. So
yep,
you get a
basically
nice
it includes the main crux of that part of the story, and it starts getting you ready for what's to come here, even though it's still in the second half of that expansion, so to speak. And they've actually kept it pretty consistent with future expansions as well.
Yeah, that's true. Like I said, in terms of like recordings needed, I need to reach roughly. I'm not entirely sure. I think I need about 40 videos for that year before I finish it off. So yeah, we still need to get a couple sessions in before my subscription runs out. But like I said, we've got time.
Yeah.
And hopefully, like you said before, the queue time will start getting lower and lower.